Hello everybody, we're at the Attic Needleworks and we have found some pinzette tweezers. Kathy, how do you say pinzette?
Well, I actually say pinzette, but I think French it probably is
Pinzette tweezers.
Yeah.
And they are thread removal made easy, and Kathy is going to demonstrate and explain.
So these are actually what the people who work in the haute couture rooms in France use to remove thread from fabric. Now, granted, they're probably not working on the kind of counted fabric that we work on, but finer things. So if it works for our stuff, you can imagine how wonderful it works for theirs. If I'm working on trying to remove threads for withdrawn work, I will usually start with a needle and pull up enough that I can get it started, because that just happens to be how I like to work. And I usually do this with regular tweezers, but I have found, so if I do it this way, you can tell how hard that is. If I do it with the tweezers, all I need to do is grab the edge of it and just grab that one thread and then start pulling. And getting the first one is always the challenge, but you can see how well this grips. So I'm not having to hold it as tightly as I would. So the holes that are in here, I think, are there so that when you're gripping it, it stays. If it were smooth, you would have a tendency to lose your grip on it, particularly if your hands got a little bit sweaty. So just grab the edge of it and then hold on to it, and I'm going to walk it. So I just walk it through, and I'm never going to let go of it. And I'm going to move my case out of the way. Now I can position it again up a little further so I don't accidentally tear the thread, because that can happen. But this is a lot easier with something that you can hold on to that's not going to let go. If you try this with a really thin pair of tweezers,
they
tend to slip. I don't know if this has any sort of micro serrations in it. I don't think it does. I think it's just that they're made so finely tuned to each other that they stay. And then you just walk it until you get all the way down to the other side, which I will get there momentarily. And even though the edges is serged, now I can pull it out.
So, if I was using normal tweezers, that would have slipped in my hand. My fingers would have got sore because it's something narrow.
And I like that, because if I'm doing a lot of withdrawn work, always the first one of these is removing the first thread is always the hardest for withdrawn work. Because it's the one with the most resistance, since
if I use a pin, the thread snaps. I'm with you.
And as you saw, when I was trying to do it with the needle, it doesn't come out quite as easily this way. So now I can pull it out, and I managed to get it out intact, which is handy because when I'm doing withdrawn work, I actually use the thread I pulled out to do some of my stitching so that it matches exactly. But they work really nicely. So the form factor is actually quite nice. You could, it comes with this case, so you can just leave it in its pretty little case. You could, if you were going to put this on like the edge of if you have one of those like trays or something with a straight edge, you could actually put it on that. Or you could even put it in some kind of book, or wrap it on ribbon and tie it around your neck or something like that. So there's lots of different ways. But you can store it completely inside there as well. So lots of fun ways to use it, but a great tool to have. And pinzette tweezers from Access Commodities.
That's lovely. Thank you, Kathy, so much for explaining that to us. And I've put one in my basket. All right, thank you. And Kathy at Needle in a Haystack has these in stock.
And so does Jean here at Attic Needleworks.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.